Hello everyone and welcome to the lecture on Kubernetes Namespaces. So this lecture will contain all these topics. What are namespaces? Creating and managing namespaces. Assigning resources to namespaces. Namespace isolation and quotas. Best practices for namespaces. First topic. What are namespaces? Kubernetes namespaces are a logical partitioning of the cluster, providing a way to group and isolate resources such as pods, services, and deployments. Namespaces play a crucial role in organizing and managing a Kubernetes cluster, particularly in multi-tenant environments where isolation and resource management are essential. Use cases for namespaces include multi-tenant cluster management, resource allocation and quota enforcement, and separating environments like development, staging, and production. Second topic, creating and managing namespaces. To create a namespace, use the kubectl create namespace command, followed by the desired name. For example, kubectl create namespace and followed by the namespace name. To list all available namespaces in the cluster, use the kubectl get namespaces command. To delete a namespace, use the kubectl delete namespace command followed by the name of the namespace you want to delete. For example, kubectl delete namespace and the namespace name. Assigning resources to namespaces. When creating resources like pods, services, or deployments, specify the namespace using the -- namespace flag or by including it in the YAML configuration file. To change the namespace of an existing resource, you must delete the resource and recreate it with the desired namespace. There is no direct way to change a resource namespace. If you don't specify a namespace during resource creation, Kubernetes will use the default namespace. Fourth topic, namespace isolation and quotas. First one, resource isolation. Namespaces provide logical separation between resources, enabling better organization and isolation of cluster resources. Second, network policies. Use Kubernetes network policies to enforce network segmentation between namespaces, ensuring isolation and security between tenants. Resource quotas. Apply resource quotas to namespaces to limit resource consumption like CPU, memory, storage, etc., and prevent overuse of shared cluster resources. Fifth topic, best practices for namespaces. Define namespace policies. So establish policies and guidelines for creating and managing namespaces, ensuring a consistent and organized approach to multi-tenant cluster management. Second, use role-based access control to restrict access to resources within a namespace, providing granular control over user permissions and actions. Separate environments using namespaces. So use separate namespaces for different environments, for example, development, staging, production, to maintain clear boundaries and simplify management. And that's all. Thanks for watching.